would like to thank one of my subscribers, Libra Justice, for this story. Payton Gendron recently made a court appearance and he pled guilty to the state charges that are against him. And of course, a little later down the line, he's going to have to face the federal charges in the crime that he committed. So I'm going to go ahead and play this video that comes out of Buffalo.
Now on Most Buffalo with another big development we're following for you today. Family members of the Tops shooting victims are reacting tonight after hearing the accused gunman will plead guilty. Payton Gendron is accused of killing 10 people at the Jefferson Avenue Tops in May. He is expected to admit to more than 24 state charges Monday. Two on your sides, Claudine Ewing with Zanita Everhart, whose son, Zaire, survived that shooting.
But now that you've heard about the shooter getting ready to plead guilty officially in court on Monday, tell me your response to knowing that.
As he should, right? That was the first thing. I thought when I heard about it a couple weeks ago, we've known for a while, the families have known for a while that this was happening. And of course he's going to plead guilty. Pleading not guilty to what he did is ridiculous to me. He should plead guilty. The world saw what he did. It's on video. It's public. He wrote about it, right?
Do you want to be in court?
Of course I'll be there. I've been to every appearance that he's had since this started. Zaire has yet to go. He doesn't want to go. He doesn't want to see him. Yeah, I've been there. And so, of course, I'm going to be there.
This is the state case.
This is the state case.
It's being said that maybe he's pleading guilty because he's trying to avoid facing the death penalty on the federal count.
Right.
Do you think he deserves death?
My personal opinion, and I've spoken publicly about this, is that I don't believe in the death penalty in any case. That's just my personal feelings. I believe that as humans, when we do wrong, we need to be faced with what we did, and we need to live with what we did.
Claudine Ewing reporting there, and we will have more on the suspect's Monday court appearance next week.
Okay, so, these guys like Payton Gendron and people like him, they are a trip. They want to cause harm and destruction to other people, but they don't want that harm and destruction coming to them. Now, the reason why he is pleading guilty on the state charges, he's trying to avoid the death penalty. It's so typical, isn't it? The people that want you dead are afraid to die, you know. So the top shooting suspect pled guilty to charges. So Payton Gendron, he is facing 25 charges, including 10 counts of first degree murder. And if you remember in the beginning, after the shooting, they act like they didn't even want to give him first degree murder at all, but it's in there now. Okay, so there are reports that the top shooting suspect, he's already pled guilty to the charges. One of the family members of the mass shooting, you saw them in the interview. So Gendron faced 25 counts altogether. 10 of those counts, first degree murder. Yeah, he went into a supermarket on a Saturday morning to kill up mainly elderly people. Such a brave guy, isn't he? Elderly people. Yeah, just like a Dylan Roof. So, anyway, ladies and gentlemen, just like the lady you saw in the video, her son was injured, but not killed. All right. And as you could see, people are going to go. This is going to be a big court case. Let's face it, anytime a mass shooter goes to court, it is a big case. So I'm sure a lot of people will be following this thing. More than likely, ladies and gentlemen, this case will start sometime in 2023. With all of the holidays and the courts being closed, a few days in November and also at the end of the year, it's highly doubtful they'll start this case in 2022. So, after he gets done, this is just the state charges, this phase of it. There are also federal charges that are coming. And see, that's the reason why he is pleading guilty to everything, because he knows on the federal level there is potential death penalty charges that can come on him. Not charges, but the jury can consider the death penalty in this case. And because of that, the federal authorities and state authorities have been tight lipped in sharing information. So they're not really speaking a lot. They don't want a lot out in public. So attorney John Elmore represents the estate of Catherine Massey and Andre McNell, and along with attorney Terry Connors, who represents some of the other families, they will meet with prominent attorneys from across the US who have successfully sued gun manufacturers on Tuesday to come up with their next step for any potential civil lawsuits. Well, good for them. I mean, get them every way that you can. I'm not opposed to that. I don't know why anybody would be. Other people do that when they go through mass shootings. They go right to the gun manufacturer and sue them. So why should these people accept anything less? I'm glad that they got good attorneys that are looking forward, looking just beyond what's going on with Payton Gendron and looking at going after gun manufacturer, go after Payton Gendron family. Go after all of them. Take them all down. That's how I see it. Take them all down, because they wouldn't hesitate if it was one of these black men and women that pulled the trigger on him. There would be no rock left unturned. That's how you got to go out there, too. Plain and simple. What he did was despicable. You got to be some kind of coward to gun down a bunch of old people that are out in a supermarket just shopping for food. So cowardly. And see, no, you don't want to go in the hood where people can match you and toe to toe with a gun power. No, you don't want to mess with them. You want to mess with a bunch of elders. A coward and always will be one. So, y'all, please tell me what you think about this latest update on Payton Gendron. I hope he is having the most miserable time behind bars, just like the McMichaels. That every time they were trying to figure out a way to get out of there, they were having such a miserable time. Let's hope it's just as much misery for Payton Gendron. Please leave your comment and subscribe. Don't forget to hit on the notification bell, and I'll see you on the next video. Peace, family.